family members, district administration, the school board, community members, Hope Street staff, and students, and the graduating class of 2018 to an air-conditioned ceremony. We do have additional seating in the media center upstairs if you're looking for a more comfortable environment or some additional seating. We are live streaming to the media center, so you'll get to see the entire ceremony live. When Mr. Knoll told me that I would be the MC for graduation, I said, all right, I got this, I think. But then he said, that means you're doing the welcoming speech, and I was a little freaked out by that, because I wasn't sure what I could say to 50 graduates who are both nervous and excited about starting the next step of their life. So I was listening to the radio on the car, as I do all the time, and I heard something that I thought was inspiring. Can somebody help me? It's like the walls are caving in. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't. It isn't in my blood. Everyone here today has not had an easy road to get to this graduation, but you made choices to find a way to get here, and you found people who would support you in achieving your goals. A couple of weeks ago, Ms. Siemens and I were talking to students who are interested in attending Hope Street next year, and she told those students that the #1 reason students are successful at Hope Street is because they are ready to make a change and do what they need to do so they can reach their goals. Second is the small environment and having that strong support system. So as we walk away today, there's 3 things I want you graduates to remember. #1, you are the most important factor in your success in life. Your attitude and how you deal with those challenges that come your way. 2, make sure you keep that strong support system and find new people to add to that support system as you go through life. And 3, never give up, because it's not in your blood. I'd like to introduce some of our special guests today, the board members and superintendent who are part of our district support system. Board President, Dr. Michael Morrison. Board Vice President, Miss Nancy Kirk. Miss Janelle Johnson. Dr. Peg McCarthy. Dr. Scott Mickelson. Reverend John R. Williams. Mr. Patrick Woods. Dr. Tiffanie Anderson. Thank you for what you do to support Topeka Public Schools and Hope Street Academy. The next group I'd like to introduce has been a part of every graduate's support system here today. That's the Hope Street staff. If you would please stand. Please join me in showing appreciation. We want to thank them for all their time and dedication to helping all of our students every day. At this time, please stand for the national anthem. Started his role supporting students early, as he's delivered over 5,000 babies in 32 years. But now, as the president of the Board of Education, his role has changed to supporting Topeka Public Schools in preparing graduates to be ready for a career or to further their education. Please welcome Dr. Michael Morrison.
Thank you, Ms. Frisbee. Graduates of 2018, parents, family, and staff, it is a pleasure to be a part of the, I was told by Mr. Knoll, the 18th graduating class of Hope Street Academy. On behalf of the Board of Education, I offer our sincere congratulations. We are proud of you. I love to come to the graduation at the Hope Street Gym, and I might say a cool gym. You feel the excitement from graduates, supporting family members and staff. The gym space is small, but the support for you graduates is large and palpable. For many of you, Hope Street was the last resort to finish high school. Remember that your family and the staff here thought that your potential was more important than the difficulties you've had. Be sure to thank them for their support. Your staff here are some of the finest educators around, and you know why? Because they care about you. Parents and guardians are wondering where the years have gone. It was just yesterday when your graduate was toddling off to kindergarten. Of course, living through the years between kindergarten and high school may seem like an eternity for you graduates, and perhaps some of the parents too. You are a class of 2018. You are living in a century still in its infancy. There are many challenges you may face, but with the challenges come opportunities. The Kansas State Department of Education says that 70% of the jobs by 2020 will require more education than a high school diploma. Many of you plan to go to college, to junior college, to technical school, and if these are your plans, then you are ahead of many of the graduating seniors in Topeka. You are technologically savvy. As you have grown up with technology we have today, you get on Facebook, you tweet, you do Snapchat without even thinking about it. Information online is so bountiful so that you can research any subject in a matter of seconds. These are the subject of science fiction for most of the adults in this room when they were your age. With this knowledge of technology will come the solutions to environmental concerns. Global warming, conservation of natural resources, alternative fuel sources are a few of the problems your generation will face and solve. Who knows? Someone in your class may find a cure for cancer. Someone may travel to Mars or live in a space station circling the Earth. Your generation may end racism and bigotry. Finally, all people, despite the color of their skin, their gender, or sexual preference, will be equal in our eyes. Barack Obama says, and I quote, "Don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table." Yeah. So graduates, start out strong in what you decide to do and strive to become a leader. I have to admit, and it was a long time ago, that I don't remember the speeches during my graduation. So I went to my daughter, who graduated in 2013, if she remembered hers, and she said, oh, maybe a little bit. So I asked her what I should say, since no one will remember anyway. She said, just give one piece of advice that has helped you in your life. So graduates, here it is. Care about each other. Be the one who stops to help someone who's collapsed at the side of the road. Be the one who helps someone in distress and calls 911. Be the one who visits family and friends when they're sick, just to hold their hand. Just care about your fellow humans. Do things for people without them knowing, just because it's the right thing to do. So graduates, go forth from here with your high school diploma and do good in the world to make a better place for us all. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. We're proud of you. Thank you.
Dr. Tiffanie Anderson has worked in public education for over 24 years. As the superintendent of our district, she has worked to build the support system that's interconnected between Topeka Public Schools, the business and community partners. Please welcome Dr. Tiffanie Anderson.
Thank you. Good morning. All right, families, I said good morning. All right, this is graduation day. This is a day that we should be so excited to be here. My comments will be relatively brief, and families, no disrespect to you, but I'm going to be talking to the graduates this morning. And so for those that are in the back, my parents are pastors, so I'm going to speak loud enough, but I want all ears to be open and all eyes to really be focused on what we have before us. Because what we have before us today is opportunity. That's what I'm looking at, opportunity. As I walk through the halls, I got here an hour early so I could have conversations, so I could shake as many hands as I possibly could. And while I can't call every single graduate, I'm just going to say a few remarks of folks that just stopped me, or I stopped them, or ran into them outside. Before I start that, let me first say, if you are going into the military, if you're going to boot camp in the next month or two, please stand so we can congratulate you, servicemen and or women. was something about you because we have not talked before today. I may have seen you in class, but I couldn't help when I was going down the hall and up and down the hall and you were looking the other way to stop you and ask you your plans. So, sir, may your courage and bravery be with you when you go to boot camp in July. And again, we congratulate you. It's an honor to have you in the ceremony. Once I left Raul, I walked up and down the hallways, and here are some things that I've learned. I learned that we have several students going to Washburn Tech either this semester or in the upcoming semester. So if you plan to go to Washburn Tech, please stand, or any university after you leave here within the next year, please stand and be acknowledged. Now beyond that, some individuals shared that they were moving. Some already had plans to go and begin in cosmetology. Some shared they were just still figuring it out. And several people I actually in the hallway already offered jobs to, so when you leave, call your principal, he'll call me, because it is up to us to make sure that you are successful. You see, it's not about the challenges that you face. It's about how you get through the challenge. Believe me, it is all about how you get through it. Any challenge that you have faced, any challenge that you will face, is intended to make you stronger. You see, soldiers are made from going through battles. You don't find many soldiers that haven't faced battles. So, Hope Streeters, you are soldiers. You have faced many battles courageously, and those that are before you, you were stronger now than you were a year ago, than you were a year before that. When I left the hallway and they told me I had to go inside, I said, well, let me find just a few more students. And then I heard about Nate. You're surprised I called your name. I know he said, what? So Nate, as I'm calling your name, just kind of sit upright because I'm looking directly at you, and we have not had much conversation. And so I said, I was hearing conversation about Nate, and Nate wasn't so sure that he wanted to kind of be in the ceremony. Last minute changed his mind and said, absolutely. Nate, I heard that you are so inspiring to other people. I heard your name from students, not adults. I heard you being spoke of in a positive way by two people that were in the hallway. So I said, who is Nate? And then I asked the adults to tell me about you. I then began to walk down this hallway, and I saw Miss Perry and her team, and one assistant principal said, well, we have 11 babies from Highland Park, but there's one today. Shira? And I said, Shira, and she wasn't here. And everybody thought she wasn't going to show up. Shira, can you stand? Oh, well, that's okay, you don't have to stand. You see, in my family, before I tell someone's business, I like to ask permission first. Shira is 2 centimeters dilated right this moment. Shira is also committed to being an awesome mother. Shira is committed to continuing her education. Shira knows that the challenges that you have before you were meant to build you to the amazing woman that you will be and an amazing mother. So keep on, Shira. You don't want your makeup running, just kind of dab it like that. With those comments being said, let me say this. Hope Street, this is one of my favorite graduations because it's like a family. Those of you that are standing off to the side or that are in the library watching, and it's nice close together, you even have a cookout on the front yard like we do at a family reunion. It's like a family. If you, last item, were a Senior of the Month or a LEAP Award winner, I'm going to ask you to stand so you see these scholarly people that were at the top of their class. Senior of the Month, LEAP Award winner. I'm looking at you, so stand up. You know I'm looking at you. All right, that's the last standing I'll do. You see, so many people will be around you that will want to tear you down, so you have to build yourself up, and as a community, we have to make sure that we recognize excellence. So with that final item, if you've ever come to a LEAP Award win event or any event, the Hope Street team, they all come in like a group, like 20 people sitting in a group. And I said, why do you bring so many people? And the principal said, at Hope Street, that's how we roll. So let me end with this. Hope Streeters, when you face a challenge, roll on. When you see something that others say you can't do, dismiss that and roll on. When you look at opportunity before you, as I'm looking at one of my Highland Park students back here who said he's going to be going into automotive, sir, roll on. Hope Streeters, you today are to be congratulated and continue now and in the future rolling on. Congratulations.
So, as she mentioned, Mr. Dale Knoll, the school principal, is the heart of the support system here at Hope Street Academy. I know I didn't really need to tell you that, right? So whether it's smiles and high fives as you walk in the door, maybe it's the firm words and the look, you all know the look, right? When you're sitting in his office, that he uses to motivate you so you can make good choices and complete classes. He's always the one there, fighting to support you in reaching your goals. Students, parents, staff, and especially the graduates know how much he cares and wants everyone to exceed. Please welcome Mr. Knoll.
I'd like to welcome everyone here this morning to celebrate the graduating class of 2018. This is always my favorite day of the year. This is the day that I get to look out over the graduating class and give you one more piece of advice. I've visited with each and every senior here many times this school year. I know that each of you has goals and dreams. Every one of you has had the desire and dedication to finish high school. While you achieved your goal, this is only the beginning. This will be the first in a long list of goals and dreams that you strive to achieve. As you reach the end of this chapter in your life, remember the road ahead will hold challenges. Don't let the walls and challenges that you face stop you. Did you know that Jay-Z couldn't find a record label to produce his first album? Did you know that Oprah Winfrey, when she was 22 years old and co-anchoring a 6 p.m. newscast, was pulled off the air and demoted? Did you know that Stephen King's first book was rejected by 30 different publishers? Did you know that Harrison Ford was told by a production company that he would never make it in acting and he should quit trying? Each one of these individuals went on to have tremendous success. Each one of them experienced failure, and it only made them stronger. So my last words of advice to seniors is to never give up, stay true to yourself, your dreams, and your goals. Those obstacles you encounter in the future are there to make you stronger. Lastly, graduates, you've heard me say this many times, but I want you to hear it one more time. Mr. Knoll and the staff here at Hope Street loves each and every one of you. Congratulations to the class of 2018.
Before we continue our celebration of all of our graduates here today, we need to recognize the achievements of a few. Mr. Scott Schwartz, the science teacher, Miss Angie Siemens, the counselor, and Mr. Dale Knoll will be presenting.
Good morning. I'm here today to present the Citizenship Awards. Students receiving this award have showed qualities of being good citizens. These qualities include being helpful, respectful, considerate, listening to the views of others, helping people who are not in position to help themselves, working hard to achieve a goal, being well-mannered, and always willing to learn. Basically, the type of people that every parent hopes they become. Students receiving this award were recommended by the teachers and staff at Hope Street. The award winners were given a pin and are wearing them on their gowns today. At this time, I would like to recognize each winner and ask each of you to stand as your name is read. Aide Hippolito. Michaela Brooks. Caitlin Burrell Branch. Kaya Rain Donaldson. Alexander Michael Asope. Aaliyah Maria Espinoza. Jaciona Johnson. Jordan Nicole Prince. Jacob Lockhart. Jessica Lopez Medina. Marilena Mendez. Mackenzie Michelle Miles. AJ Mitchell. Jose Manuel Paredes. Alden Robinson. Raul Reese. Azaria White. Thank you all. In addition to receiving a pin, one student has showed exemplary citizenship and will be recognized as Hope Street Academy's Outstanding Citizen recipient. I would like to ask Raul Reese to come forward and receive his award. Raul was recommended by all of his teachers for the Citizenship Award, and from my personal experience of having him in class, I would agree. Besides being a model student and a leader in the classroom, Raul has been a leader in ROTC. In history class, Raul was chosen by his teacher to participate in the Kansas Civics Advocacy Conference. Through this event, Raul spoke to students and teachers from other schools in Kansas about the importance of getting involved in civic action while being a high school student. Raul was recently nominated for the Governor's Community Service Award and was a recipient of USD 501's LEAP Award. After graduation, I'm honored to say that Raul, he plans on serving in the U.S. Marine Corps. Congratulations, Raul.
I get to present 3 different awards today. The first award, I'm going to ask Jacob Lockhart to come forward. We here at Hope Street are going to award Jacob Lockhart with our Outstanding Washburn University Institute of Technology Student Award. When Jacob came to us a year and a half ago, he began the fast track welding program at WIT. He received all A's in the program, along with all the certifications that were possible. He had a job waiting for him at HME, Haas Metal Engineering Incorporated, as soon as he turned 18 in February. Since then, he has gone to school from 8 to 2 and worked from 4:30 to 10. After graduation, starting on Monday, he will begin working from 4:30 to 4:30. Oh, wow. The next person I would like to have come forward is Kaya Donaldson. The Topeka Capital Journal All-State Academic Team nomination for Hope Street this year is Kaya. Kaya has consistently earned high academic marks here at Hope Street. She has been a wonderful addition to Hope Street, helping with the Festival of Trees, winning first place at a wind turbine contest, and earning a LEAP Award from Topeka Public Schools. Kaya attended TCALC for a semester and is employed at Penn Workshop. Kaya plans to major in forensic science at Washburn University. Let's just hope Topeka can keep her when she goes out into the world of work. The next award goes to Aaliyah Espinoza. This year's recipient of the Dale Dennis Excellence in Education Award is Aaliyah Espinoza. As we looked at the criteria for this award, it was easy to see that Aaliyah was a perfect fit. She has made our school a better place to be with her positive attitude and caring spirit. Some of the examples of this are her involvement in school activities such as Good Vibes, Rainbow Connections, Girls for Hope, United Hope Volunteer Group, creating crafts for our daycare children, and she also helped at Family Fitness Night. Aaliyah was also honored with the LEAP Award from Topeka Public Schools. In the community, she has volunteered in the children's room at her church. She plans to go to college and focus on a human services path, possibly early childhood or social work. We can't wait to see what Aaliyah will do. You get an award.
Hey, it has my name on it.
I want to just take a moment here. You all are enjoying this cool air. I'll tell you, I've been at Hope Street 25 years, and folks, it's been hot in this house. But I want to give a special thanks to our Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Larry Robbins. He's in the house here. He is largely responsible for this cool air. Let's give him a big hand. Mr. Robbins, where are you at? There he is back there. Not a sweat drop on me. The recipient of the 2018 Superintendent's Award is Madalena Mendez. Madalena, would you please come forward? Madalena has been on the honor roll at Hope Street the past 2 years. She was Hope Street Senior of the Month in January and a 2018 LEAP Award winner. Madalena has been a member of Hope Street's Good Vibe Club and United Hope. Madalena has volunteered at Midland Care and has been a Hope Street volunteer at the Renaissance Festival. She is currently working as a teacher's assistant at the Topeka Lutheran Center for Young Children. Madalena will be attending Washburn University next fall with plans to major in criminal justice with the ultimate goal of working for the FBI as a criminal profiler. Congratulations, Madalena.
Good morning, Hope Street. Hello, my name is Marilena Mendez. I would like to thank Mr. Knoll and the teachers and staff, as well as the parents for attending today's ceremony. Today, standing before you all today at this podium feels so real, and I would have never imagined walking across this stage today or even be giving this speech. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate my fellow class of 2018. And to say how grateful I am to have had teachers and staff who are patient, understanding, and supportive. When I first came to school at Hope Street, I was unsure about life and my education. But Hope Street has opened my mind to expand my horizons and take that next step in life. Now graduating here today, I'm leaving as a changed person in all aspects of my life. The name of this school, Hope Street, really does live up to its name, hope. And sometimes having and receiving hope is all young people need in life to succeed. We may all go through hard times in life, and it's up to the individual to decide which path to choose, or be what everyone else said you would be, a statistic. As we depart from this crazy chapter in life here today and go on to do bigger and better things, I would just like to tell the graduates to remember what you learned in high school, and even if high school wasn't a good time in your life, there are so many more opportunities out there to show the real you. And to also always go after what you are passionate about. To never give up on yourself or others, even if you feel like the world is crumbling on top of you. Lastly, I wish you all the best of luck and to say congratulations.
Thank you, Madalena, for your wonderful words of encouragement to everyone here today. Please turn to the list of 50 graduates in your program. While we have some graduates who completed credits earlier this year, they've already begun working or are already in the process of continuing their education. We want to recognize everyone today and honor their achievement. Graduates, are you ready? Please stand. Gabriella Danielle Adams. Brian Alvarado. Fatima Alvarado Amaya Hippolito. Selena Avila Dominguez. Jaden Diane Banks. Jesse J. Bracken. Michaela M. Brooks. Caitlin A. Burrell Branch. Matthew S. Carey. Nathaniel I. Carter. Jimmy Castillo. Destiny Elizabeth L. Cox. Lindsay Michelle Creech. Kaya Rain Donaldson. Alexander Michael Asopi. Aaliyah Maria Espinoza. Trisha Evans. Dejanae R. Henderson. Armand Hendricks Mayer. Esmeralda Huerca Ratana. Jaciana M. Johnson. Jordan Nicole Prince. Jacob S. Lockhart. Shira Lopez. Jessica Lopez Medina. Tristan N. Madison. Angel Lynn Martinez. Janice Matthias. Tashaya Mary McAtee. Madalena Mendez. Mackenzie Michelle Miles. Anthony Lamont Mitchell. Jeanette A. Morgan. Ashley L. O'Hanlon. Jose Manuel Paredes Aguayo. Pedro Ricardo Martin Rangel. Alden A.J. Robinson. Alejandro R. Rodriguez. Raul A. Ruiz. L. Shell. Haley Renee Smith. Larissa Dawn Spencer. people here for helping with the ceremony today. Miss Marie Moffett, who played the piano for us. Miss Amy Whitaker and Shanice Baylor-Milligan for decorating the gym today. Mr. Jay Clevenger and Melvin Ware for setting up the technology and live streaming today. At the conclusion of the ceremony, just a reminder that we are serving lunch in the cafeteria. We welcome everyone. There will be seating in the cafeteria and also outside, so you can join us. Graduates, please rise.